Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. We are coming back at you today with a 1v1 Magic the Gathering Commander game with my good returning friend from our last game. So, we'll jump right into it. We'll start off with a brief description of what we're playing. I will be playing a Teysa Karlov Aristocrats deck. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent to trigger, it triggers twice, and creature tokens I control have Vigilance and Lifelink. Ian, would you like to introduce yours?
I have Jetmir, Nexus of Rivals. Creatures, when I have 3 or more, get a +1/+0 and have Vigilance. When I have 6 or more, they gain +1/+0 again and have Trample. And when I have 9 or more, they gain Double Strike and another +1/+0.
Jetmir really does need no introductions, does he?
He really just exists.
He just exists, he hits the field, and he wins the game. It's really just that simple, especially in a freaking 1v1.
He just does.
The only reason I'm slightly hopeful is I have a slight token strategy here, so maybe blockers might be enough, but we'll go ahead and kick this off. I will draw. Alright, we will start off with a Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth, and then we'll tap that to play a Carrion Feeder. So Carrion Feeder can't block, it's a 1/1. I can sacrifice a creature and put a 1/1 counter on it. That's turn.
Nice. Almost as good as a turn 1 Soul Ring.
You know, gotta have those sack outlets in this kind of deck.
I will reveal a castle, Arvindel.
Oh.
It comes in tapped. Yes, it does. And that'll be turn.
Definitely a very good land to have in a token strat. Alright, we will untap. We will play a command tower, then I'll bop you for 1 with a Carrion Feeder.
Oof. 1 taken.
And that's turn.
I will play a forest and then tap 2 for a rampant growth. I will search my library for a basic land card, put that onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle.
Very nice.
You always gotta look at the top one so you don't have to shuffle.
You know, I think legally, technically, regardless, you do have to shuffle, but you know, details.
What to grab? You know what? We might as well grab another forest.
Might as well. You kind of gotta shine on them right now. You got all your colors?
Yeah.
Ah, big set.
Oh no, I don't have a lot of colors.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. You got green and white right now, right?
Yep.
Okay. Will that be it?
Yes, that will be it.
Okay. I will draw for turn. I will put a plains on the field. I will tap 3, and I will play an Ophiomancer. Ophiomancer, at each upkeep, I create a 1/1 black snake creature token with Death Touch. So again, that's each upkeep, not only my own. So pretty okay sacrifice fodder.
Oh, dare.
Okay, and then I will bop you for 1 again with the Carrion Feeder. Okay, and that's going to be turn.
Alright. So I will untap.
I will create a Death Touch snake.
How dare you?
How dare I?
I will do the many things. I will place down a mountain, which gives me all my colors. However, I will tap 3
Oh lord.
and play Cultivate. I search my library for up to 2 basic land cards.
Good God, man.
Reveal them. Put 1 untapped and 1 in my hand.
Getting all the ramp.
We I will reveal a plane and a mountain.
Okay, which one's going onto the field?
The one that going onto the field is going to be a plains.
Ah, I see.
That's gonna be about it.
Okay, I will draw a card, and I will create another snaky boy. Okay, let's see what chicanery we can get up to this turn. Alright, so I am going to tap 3 to play a Ashnod's Altar, so I could sack a creature and add 2 colorless mana to the pool. So I'm actually going to sack both my snake tokens. So 4 colorless in the air, I'm going to play a swamp to immediately tap the swamp. And I will play Tevish Zet, Doom of Fools, Planeswalker. Alright, so he's got an uptick of create 2/0/1 Thrall tokens. He's got a +2 uptick, that was that one. A +1 uptick of I may sacrifice another creature or planeswalker. If I do, draw 2 cards. And then I can draw another if I sacked, the sacked creature was my commander. And his ultimate, -10, is gain control of all commanders. Put all commanders from the command zones onto the battlefield under your control. So, you know, I like that Jetmir you got. Maybe I'll turn it into my strategy.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, I mean, you're open, so I'll bonk you for 3.
Alright.
Okay. And...
I should probably be keeping track of the stuff here.
Yeah, maybe. Make it a little bit more easy for people to see. And then I will uptick Mr. Tevish Zat to 6. Oh god, where's the frickin'... Okay, there's only so many places 6 could be hiding on the dice. And I will create 2 black Thrall tokens. And that will be it.
Alright. So I will untap.
Alright, Shirley, you got to have some gas in your hand now after all that ramp.
We could do more ramping. Do not underestimate me. I will play a mountain for turn. I will play... I will tap 4 to play a Goshinta of Shared Purpose. It has Vigilance at the beginning of my end step. I may pay 1. If I do, create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token for each shrine you control.
Interesting.
And I will move on to end step, and I will pay 2 to create 2 1/1 colorless spirit tokens.
You can pay for multiple instances?
It just says pay 1. It doesn't like tap.
I'll let that slide for now, but we'll definitely take a look at that after the game. Okay. All right. So is that turn?
That is in fact turn.
Okay. I will create another snaky boy. Oh yeah. The combo. It's coming off now. Okay, so I will play a Cabal Coffers. And with Urborg on the field, that is a lot of mana I can generate. Okay. And with Tevish Zet, I will uptick him 1 to 7. And I will sacrifice 1 of the Thrall tokens. Um, and I will draw 2 cards. One, a two. Then I will tap 2 for a Talisman of Hierarchy. So just taps for white or black or colorless. And then we are just going to tap the remainder of my mana, taking 1 damage from the talisman, and we will be playing Miss Teysa Karlov.
Nice.
Okay. So you have blockers now, no fun. But Carrion Feeder can kind of pull a silly one on you. So I will go ahead and send 1 of the death-touching snakes, and I will send Carrion Feeder at you.
How much? What is a carrying feeder?
It's a 1/1, but I can sacrifice other things to make it bigger.
I will block the 1/1 snake with the spirit.
Okay, the 1/1 death touch snake. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, so that dies, and in response to your block declaring, I will sacrifice the thrall and the snake I generated this turn to Carrion Feeder, turning it into a 3/3. So you'll take 3 damage.
Gotcha.
And that will be turn.
Alright. I will untap all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I will play at plains as well. And I will play for 2 mana a Goshinta of Boundless Vigor.
God
It is a
dang.
1/1. At the beginning of my end step, I may pay 1. If I do, put a 1/1 counter on target shrine for each shrine you control.
What is this Jetmir with shrine sub-theme? Has it always been this?
It always has been. It just is. It just doesn't have the shrine that you usually take control of every single game.
I see. I think that was 1 occasion, man.
That was like 3 occasions.
Good times, good times.
I vividly remember.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
I will pay 4, and I will summon out Jetmir.
Oh, jeezums. Alright, so what? You got 4 creatures on the field?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will let it go on to end step, and I will pay 1 to summon out 2 more spirit tokens.
Well, that is not good. Alright, so I will draw. Okay, I will create a snake token. And I will untaparoo. Okay, how to react to something like that? Alright, I am going to sacrifice both snakes to Ashenod's, and I'm going to create 8 mana, because it would be 4. Teysa is triggering it to 8. 4 of it will be used to play a Solemn Simulacrum. And I will go search for land. I'll put a plains onto the battlefield. Okay. Then I will pay 3 to play a Grim Tutor. Search my library for a card, put it into my hand, lose 3 life. Alright. I will go find a unnamed card. I'm very glad or very happy with how synergistic I accidentally made this deck. It functions really freaking well. I've always wanted to do Teysa Aristocrats for a while, but I'm glad I finally pulled the trigger, and especially because Teysa got a bomb-ass reprint with March of the Machines. Freaking that Teysa and Ariella, oh my god. Let me tell you, you know, I'm likely never going to buy a serialized card. But if I do spend $500 on a serialized card, it's probably going to be that Ariella, because good god, that's sexy.
Oof.
Yeah, oof indeed. Alright, so I will tap my Cabal coffers for one, excuse me, to play Eaten Alive. So I'm going to exile Jetmir.
Exile.
Exile, yep. And as an additional cost, I got to pay 4 or sacrifice a creature. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice Solemn Simulacrum. And 2 death triggers from Teysa Karlov. I will draw 2 cards. Okay.
Gotcha.
And then, and only then, did I think I played a land this turn. No, I didn't. I just sacrificed the 2 snakes at the start to play that. Okay, so I'll drop a Plains for turn, and then we will do a little bit of a silly, but I have excess mana to spare. I will up Tevesh Zot to 8. He is 2 away from his ultimate, so keep that in mind. And I will sacrifice Teysa, throwing her back to the command zone, so I will draw 3 cards. 1, a 2, a 3. Then I will tap 2 to play a Sparkly Doomed Dissenter. So it's simple as when he dies, he creates a 2/2 black zombie. And since you have things up that can bonk me, or stop my bonking, I will just let that be that. So, on to you.
Alright, I will untap.
I will create a snaky boy. I wonder if Teysa would trigger off herself when she sacrificed and instead of drawing 3 cards, draw 6 cards, but I doubt it.
That would be semi-strange.
What the move, big man? What the move?
What is the move? I will tap all of this to summon back out Jet.
You absolute...
For his...
Okay, I gotta think about this, because as unfortunate as it sounds, I can respond, but what's he sitting at? Or what's the creature count sitting at?
3, 4, 5, 6.
6. So what would your spirits be doing this turn?
They be doing 3-0 with trample.
With trample, it's only double strike at 9, right?
Yep.
Okay. Are the spirits flying?
No.
Okay, that's good. Alright, yeah, I'll let it resolve for now.
They're the Neon Dynasty spirits.
The deficient spirits.
A little bit. For turn, we are going to play the Selesnyan Sanctuary, or however you say it.
Selesnya.
Selesnya. And I will be returning a forest to my hand.
Oh.
And that. I really kind of have to. I really kind of have to. You are going to be sent 3. That's not end step, yeah. 3/1 spirits at your planeswalker,
Mm-hmm.
and actually, what are your blockers?
I have a 1/1 Death Touch, a 1/1 that cannot block, a 1/1 and a 2/2 that are basically irrelevant to the combats of battle. So basically, the 1/1 Death Touch is what you got to be concerned about.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be sending the 3/1 spirits with trample and vigilance.
All
Magic.
at Tevish Zat.
Yep.
Yikes. Okay, he's at 8. Yeah, I assume you don't want to lose Jetmir. So that's 8. I can put a couple in the way. That is fine. Alright, I will block. Wait, do they have first strike?
Nope.
Okay. Does Jetmir give first strike or no?
No, he only gives double strike, but they do have trample.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, well. I mean, at this point with 1/1s, it's irrelevant, so, so 9 damage. Well, 1/1's on my side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll throw my snake in the way of one of them, killing it, and I will throw the Doom Dissenter in the way of the other one. So 7 damage will get through to Tevish Zat. So he is down to 1. Much out of the reach of that ultimate.
Yeah. And for the funnies,
Oh no.
we're gonna be tapping 1 to generate 2 more spirits.
Oh jeez. 2 more spirits. Oh, that's right. You got 2 2 shrines.
Is that touch still up?
No, it's not. It was die dead.
Interesting. I'm gonna create 2 more spirits,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
Well, I create another one each turn, so keep that in mind. But, alright, I will create a snaky boy. And then I will draw. I will play a plains. I will use Tevish Zat's up 1, and I will sacrifice the snaky boy, and I will draw 2 cards. Okay. Now, this board state's looking a little bit sus, I'm not gonna lie. So I am going. What's your highest life creature?
Jetmir 4/5.
Out of 4/5.
5/4.
Okay. 5 life. 5 life
No.
or 5?
4 life.
4 life. Okay, gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and actually no, I don't have to do that. All right, I have to tap the 1, 2. I don't want to take damage from that. And then I will sack the Carrion Feeder, and I will sack Ophiomancer, 2 Ashnaughts for 4 black mana. And then, so with X equaling 4, I will play the Meat Hook Massacre. Rot-row indeed, Raggy. So, when it enters the battlefield, each creature gets -X until end of turn. So it was a -4/-4, so it should be a board wipe.
Just about.
Yep. And whenever a creature that I control dies, each opponent loses 1 health. And whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, I gain 1 life. So how many creatures did you lose?
6.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you lose 1.
I will choose to send Jetmir to the graveyard.
Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and I will tap 6 to replay Teysa.
Gotcha, gotcha.
And now we'll be on to you.
Alright. A little bit too late for that. I'll play a forest for turn.
Mm-hmm.
After I get all the cards sorted. Look at that. I will first tap the dual land to play Reclamation for turn 8. Artifact a creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If it is a creature, enters the battlefield this way, it enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it.
Well, I know Jetmir's 4 at the very least, so.
He is in fact 4. However, oh, I thought that was 3.
You
Whoops.
fool! You absolute buffoon.
I will instead play Goshinta of Boundless Vigor. Comes in with a +1/+1 on it.
Oh, goody.
And I will... 1, 4... Yeah. 5. I will play Guardians of Kalios. When he ETBs, I may return another target historic permanent I control to my hand. Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic, so I will return Jetmir to my hand.
Just leave him in there. Return something else, he's not worth it.
I mean, maybe later. And end step will roll around, and I will pay 2 to uptick him to.
Okay. You mean create the spirits, or?
No, that's the other one.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought.
Goshinta is if I pay 1 at end step, I may pay 1. If I do, put a +1/+1 counter on target shrine for each shrine.
Gotcha. Okay.
That will be turn.
Well, I will untap and draw. Alright, I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4. For a vindictive vampire. Whenever another creature I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain life. Then I will tap 1 to play a Viscera Seer. Sack a creature, scry 1. Then I will bounce the Cabal Coffers back to my hand to play a Orzhov Basilica. Then I will uptick Tevish Zot to 4 to create 2 0/1 tokens. But they're not going to be staying on the field for long. Okay, so there's going to be a couple wires crossed here, but I will sack 1 of the tokens to Viscera Seer. So I scry 2. I gain, whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Okay. So that's 2 life loss. So you lose 4 life, I gain 2 life, and I scry 2. Okay. So scry 1. Gonna put that on the bottom. Scry 2. We will leave that on the top. Okay. And we will not go too crazy from there. So I will let that pass since you have blockers.
Alright. We will untap and draw. I will place a forest for turn. And I will play... A Cabaretti Ascendancy. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of my upkeep, look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature or planeswalker card, you may reveal that card and put it into your hand. If you don't put the card into your hand, you may put it at the bottom of your library.
Much cool. Much cool.
It really is. What else do I want to play?
Nothing. You want to play nothing.
Nothing. That doesn't sound like me.
You want to buy some death sticks?
Not particularly.
You want to go home and rethink your life?
Most days at work. I'm going to be tapping 3, one of them being the dual land, to summon back out at me.
Oh lord, he's here again.
You really do. And better late than never, I suppose. I will play the enchantment Inspiring Leader. Commander creatures you own have creature tokens you control get a +2/+2.
Wow,
Wow, that would have been helpful. A little bit
imagine
earlier.
having tokens.
Imagine a little bit earlier.
Yep.
Since all of my creatures now have vigilance, I have no reason not to swing.
You do not.
Does any of your creatures have death touch?
Nope, just some bodies. Highest body being a 2/4.
A 2/4. That is very unfortunate. I will be. What's your planeswalkers at?
He's at 4, but an important thing to keep in mind, by me killing my creatures, you are also dealing significant damage to yourself, so just wanted you to be aware of that with Vindictive Vampire and the Meat Hook Massacre.
You know.
Again, I'm not trying to dissuade you too much, I'm just trying to let you know.
I will be sending a. You said your planeswalkers at what?
Is that a 4?
4. This will knock it down again. I will be sending a 5/4 with vigilance and another 5/4 with trample at your planeswalker.
Yikes. Okay. So they don't all have trample, just the 5/4 with trample?
Only this one.
Okay. So, for the one that does not have trample, I could be funny, and I will declare this token the blocker, but I will sacrifice it before damage goes through. So you're going to take 4 damage, I'm going to heal 2. And you know, Tevish Zot has served me well. I will let him go to the graveyard.
Fantastic. That will be turn.
Good deal. Alright. Oh, look.
All my creatures have vigilance.
Oh, that's just lovely. I might have pulled a slight oopsie letting him die. I forgot what I scried, but oh well, we'll make it work. Alright, so we're gonna play Cabal Coffers. Okay, so if a creature dying causes a triggered ability of an permanent, okay, so that wouldn't do it. So I do have sack outlets, but not. I'd prefer to keep one of them, not the one I want. Frick. Well, you know, choosers can't be beggars. Alright, so we are going to tap the Orjav Basilica, and we are going to play Deadly Dispute. As additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice. Oh, I can. Oh. Okay, how bad do I want to keep the Viscerus here? Oh, I don't have to do any of this. Because I can go and sacrifice the Talisman of Hierarchy. Okay. We're making money moves. Okay, so we're going to draw 2 cards. And I will create a treasure token. What were those 2 cards? Shit. Lots of bullshit. But I will tap 2. And I will play Elias Ilkor, Sadistic Pilgrim. So what that does is whenever another creature I control enters the battlefield, I gain 1 life. Whenever another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. So the drain increases. And I will go ahead and try to set up this next turn, but I will sacrifice Visceraseer to itself. So you're going to be taking 6, and I'm going to be getting 2.
Ow. Ah, there it is.
Yeah, I mean, the board wipe drain is, I mean, either board wipe or the drain's going to get you pretty soon. Alright, I will go ahead and leave that on top, and I will pass.
Alright. I was just looking for a card.
Oh, where are you now?
Yeah, well, it's in... So...
You're not cheating on me, are you?
I mean... This is my deck.
Dude, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, I will play a mountain for turn. Ooh, actually, this triggers, and I look at the top of my library. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is neither a creature or a planeswalker.
That is big sad.
However, I dearly wish it was.
Oh, I'm sure.
Alright. We are just going to be doing token creation then.
Oh no.
There we go. First of all, there's that. We will be tapping the castle to create a human creature token.
Oh shit.
1/1.
Jetmir doesn't give haste, does he?
Unfortunately, no.
Ah, big sad.
You know, I would put more haste givers on this deck, but I don't want to.
Hey, I mean, I can easily recommend an All Will Be One and frickin' March of the Machines. They got 2 really snazzy red enchantments that go great with token strategies that give haste, so that'd be a real good fit for this deck.
Nice. I will... Probably should have done this earlier, but I will play Evelyn Harbury's Busybody. She is a 2/4, and I can tap her to look at top X cards of my library, where X is the number of tokens I've created this turn.
Pretty
However,
good.
She has just come into the game, so...
That's unfortunate.
Man. You have a death touch creature again.
I do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am 1 creature away. That is the biggest of sads.
Truly.
However, that doesn't stop me from swinging.
That's true.
I will send a 5/4 with vigilance at you.
5/4 with vigilance. I don't want to lose anything I got, so I'll take the 5.
Gotcha. And that will be turn.
Okay. We will draw. Oh, look. The card that I put there. Okay.
Weird how that happens.
Exactly. Good Lord. Alright, this might take a little bit of setup, but oh well. Alright, so I'm going to play a Swimp. And then just because I don't like looking at it, I'm going to burn the Deadly Dispute treasure token. And I will tap 4 to play Sorin, Vengeful Bloodlord. As long as it's my turn, creatures and planeswalkers I control have lifelink. His +2 is I deal 1 damage to target player or planeswalker, and he has a -X, where he loses X loyalty counters, and I return a creature equal to the loyalty counters spent from the graveyard to the battlefield. It is also a vampire. So I'm going to take a quick look-see through my graveyard. Oh, what can help? What can be good. Alright, well, I will make you even more uncomfortable, and I will return Ophiomancer to the battlefield. That is the snake lady on upkeep.
Oh goody. More death touch.
More death touch, yep. Alright, and I am just going to leave my board state as a come at me bro, I bet you won't sort of situation, so that'll be turn.
I will draw.
I will create a snake.
I will trigger the enchantment. It is again neither a creature or a planeswalker.
I think the enchantment triggers before draw.
Does it?
Oh, I mean, read it to me again. Does it say upkeep?
At the beginning of your upkeep, yeah.
Yeah, so it's untap, upkeep, draw. So the first card should be the one. So if the card you just drew meets the qualifications, go for it.
It does not.
Well, then you're just screwed both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first card each turn, you should be checking for that.
Alright. We will remember next turn. I will play for what? A Wayfarer's Bauble.
Oh no!
And for 2. We're gonna sack it, looking for a land. And then putting onto the battlefield tapped. Of course it's right there. I will put a plains onto the battlefield and shuffle.
I see.
If I do not grab a creature next turn.
I was about to say, it's highly likely that I got lethal next turn. So if you don't got anything this turn, then it might be GG.
Did I do tap?
Because each creature I sack is draining you for 6 right now. So.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
However, we are going 2, 3, 4. We are going to be creating another creature token, another human creature token. I will tap her, looking at the top 1 of my library.
That top one better be spicy.
I just put you on the bottom of my library.
That's a rip.
That is indeed a rough time. I think that's gonna be it, though.
Well, let's see here. I mean, yeah, I'll be completely honest. Even if you swing at me, I've been banging a Swords to Plowshares for Jetmir, so. Yep, and Ophiomancer and the 2 snakes plus Sorin, that's 17. So GG, man.
GG.
'Twas fun. Do you want to play another one, or you want to call it there?
Yeah, I'll play another one.
Okay. I will call this for my YouTube audience the 1v1 double feature.
Exactly.
I will put the aristocrats off to the side. And what will I do instead? That is a grand question.
Question for the ages.
A question for the ages indeed. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. So what I will be trying out is going to be, it's disgusting because it's unsleeved, but my new pet project moving forward. A Convoke deck. Well, it's basically the Precon right now.
Convoke deck?
Yes, so tokens and more tokens.
Did you get that idea from Rachel?
Oh, Rachel? No, I haven't talked to her about Magic in a very long time.
Okay, now she has a Convoke deck.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of a different mechanic.
What are you thinking of?
The flip thing.
Oh,
Where you summon it out for 2.
yeah, morph deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's absolutely hilarious to me that I can just like have a card in my hand and then it just disappears.
Yeah, that's how life works sometimes.
Where is it? There's shield. Where is that?
You gonna be
There
sticking
it
with
is.
Jetmere or?
You know, since we're going unsleeved.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
The cringiest of Magic the Gathering content to be expected on this channel.
Unsleeved cards. My goodness.
Unsleeved cards. I know, it's disgusting.
How can we even live?
I once
Such barbarism.
I once thought sleeves were, you know, I mean, really? You're expecting me to pay 10 extra for, you know, for what? I mean, I don't care about the condition of my cards. Why should I? But oh,
Get expensive cards.
and then
Like, oh.
well, I might. Well, you know, we say expensive cards, but with how frickin' Wizards of the Coast have been reprinting every other expensive card in the whole world, there's not going to be much expensive cards left.
You know, that's why they put out the numbered cards.
Exactly, serialized cards are their their next attempt at the big bucks.
Yeah.
I don't know if Antonio told you, but he did pull a serialized card.
My friend. Oh yeah, I told you earlier.
Oh yeah, that's right, you did. Oh yeah, you were in the chat when we were discussing this.
Serialized, goddamn Vorlex. How dare he?
Yeah. Antonio got like one of the companion cards serialized, so I reckon there will be less of a market for that. But for a frickin' serialized Vorinclex, good lord, that's.
It's a few $1,000s.
I was about to say that. I mean, I'd be tempted to keep it, but when I look at something like that could fund my Magic addiction for like the next half year, I'm just like, well, maybe I part ways with it. All right, Precon. I know you got the new Commander deck smell, but see how best you can work with me. We draw. We draw. We draw. We draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We got a fresh shuffle off of this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very nice.
A spell slinger deck?
A spell slinger deck. Wait, what?
A blue-red deck.
No, it's blue, red, white.
Oh, blue-red.
Yeah.
Oh, it's showing black right there.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Yeah, no, it is a Convoke deck, so the goal of this deck is to create a lot of tokens so I can use the keyword Convoke to play some pretty big spells.
I'm going to be coming back with Runo Stormkirk.
And for the chat, tell us what it does.
If I can't grab every single magic card in my deck. Okay, he needs to be sleeved. He is a 1/4 with flying, and when he ETBs, I'm going to return one target creature to the graveyard to the top of my library, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I look at the top of my library and I reveal it. If it's a creature with mana value 6 or greater, I transform him, and he transforms into a 3/5. And if he attacks, he may create a copy of a target attacking creature. If it is a Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, or Serpent, I create 2 of those tokens instead.
I swear to God, if you put me through that flying octopus crap again.
Had a little bit of fun with a few octopuses.
Good gosh.
You know, I would love to keep this hand, but I'd rather have mana.
Yeah, mana is pretty important.
Oh.
And I will be playing Khalsa, the Broken Halo. 5/4 Angel Ally for 6 mana. She herself has Convoke, and Flying, Vigilance, and Haste. And the most important part, whenever I cast another spell that has Convoke, I scry 2, then I draw a card.
Very nice.
Very, very nice indeed.
However, since they converted my favorite angel, we have been looking away from the angel deck.
What do you mean they converted your favorite angel?
You know from Nuke Pana Century Warden or Sanctuary Warden?
Oh, or you God, like is she represented on Seraph of New Capenna and then turns into Seraph of New Phyrexia or something?
Yep.
That's
Looks like it.
that's canonically Sanctuary Warden. Okay, interesting.
It looks like it. I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
if it's canonically, but
Interesting.
it looks close enough to be.
For sure, for sure. Alright, I rolled a 13.
Why, wizards? First you came, or I was too new to know who anyone was. I rolled a 15.
Well, you will be starting us off then.
Fantastic. I will be doing much of the fun things. I will be pulling a swamp out of the battlefield. However, just to be a cool kid, I'm going to be tapping it. Place a soul ring.
Oh.
However,
Oh,
we're going
no.
to be tapping the soul ring to play Wayfarer's Bauble.
Good God.
And that's going to be it.
Is Wayfarer's Bauble 1 or 2 mana?
2 mana.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, well, here I thought I was being like all cool, with my turn 1 Soul Ring, but you just had to go and steal my thunder.
Absolutely not.
That's turn.
Alright. Ha ha ha. Why did you come into my hand?
That's a great question. I think you drew it.
Unfortunately, I'm going to tap the soul ring to sacrifice the Wayfarer's Bauble, searching me a card.
And what card might that be? Might it be a land?
It probably is going to be a land, to be completely honest.
I mean, I don't think you have any other options at this point.
We are going to put a swamp onto the battlefield. We're going to be shuffling. However, that is going to be it.
Okay. We will draw. You have blue on the field, right?
We do, in fact, have blue on the field.
Awesome, because I'm going to play an exotic orchard, so I too have blue.
How dare.
Okay, so you think you're the only cool kid that can play with sea creatures, do you? I'm going to tap a soul ring in an exotic orchard for a chasm skulker. Whenever I draw a card, I put a 1/1 counter on it, and whenever it dies, I create X 1/1 blue squid creature tokens where X was its power with 1/1s. And that will be turn.
Oh, cool, you can... Oh, I never knew this.
What?
If you tap the card on the player's screen...
Wait,
they
really?
can read it. Yeah.
Wait.
Tapping cards.
Oh, I mean, you can like select it, but like, does
Yeah.
it give you an answer or something?
It pulls up the card.
Oh, where? Oh, in the card section, I imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really freaking
really
neat.
I never knew that.
Spell table, you dog.
Always doing new and interesting things.
Exactly. Okay.
I just randomly clicked on the the thing and I was like, whoa.
Good lord. Oh, I think I messed up on mine.
Just spammed. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I clicked on the Chasm Skulker and it gave me Reviving Vapors, so it's not perfect, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, your go.
You know, we pre-planned for something like this. However, we really don't like that. I don't see any other use really, but to summon out Runo Stormkirk. There are no creatures in my graveyard, so
That's rough, buddy. You're just hoping and praying now.
yeah. Well, there's a bunch of them in my decks now.
I'd hope. Alright, is that turn?
Exist. Yep, that is going to be it.
We will draw a card. And because I drew a card, I get to put a 1/1 counter on Chasm Skulker. Okay, that is really unfortunate. I do not like in the slightest. So, what I am going to do, I will play a Temple of Triumph. It comes in, I scry 1. Bazinga! That's kind of hot. And... I do not know what I should be playing right now. Alright, what's Runo? He's a what?
He's a 1/4.
Dang, well there's really no point to attacking then, so that's gonna be it.
Alright, I will reveal the top of my library.
Oh yes, tell me what's in your hand.
It is an ecological terrarium.
Get bent.
We do, in fact, not have a great time sometimes. We will instead tap 2 to play it. I am going to search for a basic land card, reveal it, putting it into my hand, and then shuffle.
Stop this gosh darn ramp. This is not allowed. You're playing freaking Demir.
Right, yep. I will reveal an island and then put it immediately onto the battlefield.
You should not have this much land advantage.
We do, in fact, do a little bit of trolling.
Oh my gosh.
However, Runo kind of needs the ramp.
Oh, I mean, for sure, it makes sense in a sea monster deck, but no.
When your average is like 5 or 6 mana.
Exactly. All right. Anything else?
Yes, in fact. So whenever you draw a card, that's a little bit not great. That's a little bit like 1 mana that I need. I will tap 3 and play a Dream Shackled Geist. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I may tap target creature.
You.
Guys.
And the whole world sighs. Chasm Skulker is tapped.
And guess what?
1
Take
commander
1
damage? Oh shit, I
A
didn't.
single point of
Alright.
damage.
Shoot, how do I do that again?
think you
Oh
just
yes, so just tap on the self, okay.
Yeah. That will, in fact, be turn.
Damage totals, that's... okay. Alright, so, we'll go ahead and draw. Okay, and I will put another counter on Mr. Chasm Skulker. Okay, then we will play a Fury Calm Snarl. I do not have a mountains or a plane, so it comes in tapped. And I will tap everything plus my Chasm Skulker to convoke out Khalsa, the Broken Halo. So flying, vigilance, and haste. Well, thanks to your frickin' Dream Shackle Geist, I mean, there's really no point not to attack. So I see your 1 commander damage, and I will raise you back 5.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Unless you want to block with the Dream Shackle Geist.
Not particularly.
Okay, and she does have vigilance, so that will stay up. But yeah, and that will be turn.
Alright, so I will reveal. Leap. Look at that.
You'll leap. That's like the 1 mana fly spell, right?
It is in fact that.
Okay.
We will be doing some interesting things.
Will we now?
Because it's 2, 3. I never actually thought I could summon this out this quickly. Gear Seeker Serpent.
Oh
Gear
no.
Seeker Serpent costs 1 less for each artifact you control. So it is a 5/6.
Oh, that's nice.
Does not have flying though, so.
Alright, will you be dabbing me up for 1 more commander damage?
No, because you have flying, so.
Well, no, I mean, you could tap it with the Dream Shackle Geist.
I could.
Yeah.
However, I think it would be more funny to keep your thing untapped.
Okay. Is that gonna be it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe it might.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah, that's gonna be about it.
Okay. Alright, already missing land drops. You love to see it. Alright, so that's going to be 3 counters on the Chasm Skulker.
That doesn't untap.
Oh, it doesn't untap?
Yep. The target creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step.
Well, shoot then, because I used it to convoke out this, so I shouldn't have been able to do that then. The only reason it was tapped was for the convoke, but
I mean, last turn it was fine.
Okay. Well, yeah. Keep it tapped
Yeah.
then. Okay. All right. Good gosh. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 mana. Okay. So we are going to tap all 6. First, we will play Kaikar, Wind's Fury. So whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying, and I could sacrifice a creature or sacrifice a spirit for 1 red mana. And then with the remaining 2 mana that I tapped, I will play Wear of the Wear and Tear, and I will target your serpent, destroy target artifact.
The serpent isn't an artifact.
It's not an artifact?
No, it's not. It's a creature.
Oh, shoot. What was his name again?
Gear Seeker Serpent.
I thought it would be like an artifact serpent or something like that. Oh, that's my bad. Shoot. Alright, well, I'm just going to blow up your soul ring.
Fair enough.
Yep. Okay, and since that is a non-creature spell, I will go make a spirit, and that will be turn. Well, actually, no, I'll hit you for 5. Silly me. Well, I will swing 5 your way.
I will block with the Geist.
Yep, got it out of the way.
For now.
For now, yes. Alright, now that will be turn.
Alright, I will untap. Can we not drop cards?
No, you cannot not.
I will reveal. Glacier Grass. My goodness.
Not lucky with that top decking.
It really doesn't. Oh.
You know what'd be freaking busted in this deck? Or your deck?
What?
Get yourself a Vampiric Tutor.
You know, I think it's in Ognos right now. I need to just copy it and just
Well, I mean, yeah, dude,
transfer it
shoot.
over.
Yeah, I mean, because the cool thing about Vampiric Tutor is it puts it on top of the library, not in your hand.
It really does. I was looking for another card, but I will explain after I take my turn.
Sure.
Uh, you know, I could be. I could do a meme, but I kind of want to keep things close to my hand.
Oh, I see.
You know?
Alright then, keep your secrets.
I will just pass turn.
Well, secrets indeed. Okay. Okay, so I will untap the Chasm Skulker and draw a card. It will gain another counter. Alright, let's see here. So, I am going to tap 2 mana, and we are going to play Ren's Resolve. I'm going to exile the top 2 cards of my library. Until end of turn, I may play them. Okay, so that is going to trigger another Spirit from Kaikar. And exiling the top 2 is a Angel of Salvation and a Frostboil Snarl. Well, I will go ahead and play the Snarl tapped. Let's see here. Enters the battlefield, prevent the next 5 damage that would be dealt. That's pretty useless. But it is a card with Convoke, but unfortunately I cannot make too much use of that. So I'm just going to let Angel of Salvation stay in exile, unfortunately. But what I will do, I will tap the Chasm Skulker. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will tap one of the spirits. I still have 2. What am I doing? So I'm going to Convoke for 2. Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's really no reason for me to, but yep, I will Convoke for 2, and then I will attach 3 more, and I will play Venerated Loxodon. So it has Convoke, and when it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each creature that convoked it. So I'll put 1 on the Chasm Skulker, and one of the spirits will be a 2/2. And whenever you cast a spell that has Convoke, scry 2. So I will scry 2. Ooh, buddy. Okay. Do I need? Do I need? Got a really good card in my hand, but I don't know if it's the time for it right now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and bottom both of them. Unfortunate. I was looking forward to using that card, but then I will draw a card. Then I will place another counter on Chasm Skulker, and I will send Kalsa your way again. 5 in the air.
5 in the air.
Yeah.
Can't let that happen.
Oh no.
I will play Leap, targeting Gear Seeker.
Oh, you're actually gonna kill it.
Flying until the end of the turn, and I draw a card.
Okay. What's the stats of it?
5/6.
Ah, God, it doesn't even die. No! Alright, you got... Wait, I knew you had that. Frick! Oh well. Alright, Kalsa will meet her end. That'll be turn.
Alright, so I will reveal the top of my library. And it will be a 6 mana. No, it's not.
You fool.
That's fine.
I don't like that gasping noise.
Everything's fine.
What was the top card?
Do I have to reveal it?
It does say reveal.
I say you may reveal.
Okay, so okay, you may reveal. So Runo can only transform if you reveal. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have to tell me. All right. I still don't like that gasp.
Yeah, I'll just play it.
Oh no.
Solemn Simulator.
Well, you know, you need the land.
That is true. Okay. Thought we could get some lucky.
God, if only I had a sacrifice outlet for that Chasm Skulker.
If only. I will put an island onto the battlefield. Stopped. Okay. Alright, so with no mana up, that is a 4/4.
I have a 1/1, a 4/4, and a 3/3.
I will just pass turn then.
Okay. We draw. That will put another counter on Chasm Skulker. If I could just kill this guy somehow, I would have a very large amount of tokens. Okay. Okay, we're gonna untap. We are going to play a plains. Okay, so that's 4, that's 6, that's 10. Do we have 10 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are 2. Wait, we're not, because Kaikar can give me mana! Alright, so, I'll just preemptively, sack the 2 spirits for red mana. And tapping everything, I'll do it one at a time. I will play Nesting Dovehawk at the beginning of combat on my turn. I populate, so I create a copy of a token. And whenever a creature token enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Nesting Dovehawk. And then, with the other 6 mana, I will play Elspeth, Sun's Champion, Planeswalker. So her uptick is create 3 soldier tokens. Her -3 is destroy all creatures 4 power or greater. And her -7 is you get an emblem that creatures you control have +2/+2 and have flying. So I will uptick her to 5. And I will create 3 soldier tokens. And that will put 3 1/1 counters on Nesting Dovehawk. Oh yeah, and freaking technically, Elspeth is a non-creature spell, so I will also create a spirit thanks to Kaikar. So I'll put 4 counters on Nesting Dovehawk. Then we will move on to combat. So I will populate at the start of combat. I cannot talk. I'm going to create another spirit token, and that will put Nesting Dovehawk up to 5 counters. So we are going to swing the Chasm Stalker at you, which is a 8/8.
I will do the responsible thing and take 8 damage.
That's right, you better. And after that, slightly amusing turn. That will be it.
Alright. We will get a serpent this turn. We got a Kraken this turn.
Oh.
Let's go.
Do you choose
It's
to
not
reveal it?
6 mana. It's not 6 mana.
Ah, big sad.
Really is. However, I'm not a fan of this board.
You wouldn't. You couldn't. You shouldn't.
I will.
Oh no.
And I am. Whelming Wave. Return all creatures to their owner's hands except for krakens, leviathans, octopuses, and serpents.
Why not squids?
You know, that
Oh.
would make Runa Stormcirk too busted.
No, because my Chasm Skulker's a squid, and I'm just like, leave the Chasm Skulker! Oh, that does suck. I mean, is there anything I can do about that? No. Fuck! Alright, yeah, you're crap. Alright, well, all tokens die. Everything else is returned to hand. You disgust me.
Elspeth stays up.
Elspeth stays up, yep.
What is Elspeth on?
5.
5, you shouldn't have. I will play a Kraken Hatchling, and I will swing at Elspeth for 5.
You ruiner of all joy.
Exactly.
Alright, is that turn?
Yeah, that's about turn.
Uh-huh. Alright, so I'm gonna untap. Ah, that freaking sucks. Alright, I'm gonna tap 1, 2. No, Kaikar needs 1 of everything, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm gonna replay Kaikar. Then I'm going to tap 3 for Cultivator Caravan. It's got a crew 3 and it's a 5/5 as a creature, but as an artifact, it's just add 1 mana of any color. Non-creature spell, so I will replay. I will create a spirit, and then I will tap 3 and replay my Chasm Skulker, and that will have to be turn.
Alright.
God, I was gonna have such a busted ass turn.
Yeah. I
You
will play a
ruined
Contaminated Aquifer. And I will replay Runa Stormcirk.
Absolutely atrocious.
I know. But not enough mana to do the fun things. That would be funny. That would be funny. But I will just have to settle with swinging at you for 6 or 5.
I will take the 5. 3, 4, 5. Alright, is that turn?
That will be turn.
Okay. So starts the building up of the Chasm Skulker again. So 1/1 counter on Chasm Skulker. Okay, can you convoke a creature that has summoning sickness? You can use any untapped creature that you control to convoke, even ones with summoning sickness. Okay. So that is good to hear. And okay.
That is the biggest of sads.
Yes, and the cool thing about convoke is it's not just colorless. You could have it convoke for colored mana. So.
That's kind of weird.
Well, I mean, the ruling on Convoke says each creature you tap while casting this spell pays for 1 colorless or 1 mana of that creature's color.
Oh,
Yep.
I suppose.
And I just drew a pretty okay spell.
Pretty okay.
Pretty okay, yep. So, We are going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to go ahead and tap 10 until you somehow recur that goddamn whelming wave. And I'm going to play the instant Secure the Wastes, and I'm going to create 9 1/1 soldier tokens. Any response?
Bring it on. Any response?
You are the other blue player. Okay.
Not unless. Actually, is an enchantment?
No, it's an instant.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, now I know you got that fucking annul in your hand.
You know what? We may do a little bit of trolling later.
Okay, so I will create 9 1/1 soldiers. So that turns into, gosh darn, alright, that's 6, and that's 3. Okay, and since I can use them immediately, me, myself, and I, we are going to tap all but one of them, and because Khalsa is 8 mana right now, so we are going to go ahead and play Khalsa back out with the Kinvoke. So, what else can I do? Can I do anything else? No, I don't think so. You have no flying, right?
I have 1 flying.
You have 1 flying, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all right, we can do this. Okay, so I'm gonna convoke the last soldier, the Chasm Cavern Skulker. There we go. Oh, that's not even right. Chasm Skulker. There we go. Jesus Christ. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will even tap Kaikar for Convoked 5 for the Venerated Loxodon to come back out. So I'm just going to put like a 1/1 counter beneath him to remind me of all the things that he convoked, because I'm not going to keep track of that. Yeah, so that's going to allow me to scry 2. Okay. And then draw a card. Okay, and then I will, and that's also another counter on Chasm Skulker, and I will swing 5 at you with Khalsa.
5.
5 more commander damage.
5 more commander damage. That is a big oof.
Yep, and that will be turn.
Oh well. We will look at the top card in the library. That's not what I wanted.
Unfortunate.
We do, in fact. That is not a terrible card. It is just not the one that I wanted. Just not enough. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to play this Solemn Simulacrum.
God, getting all that ramp.
With 2, we will play the Spectre Shroud.
What does Spectre Shroud do?
And equipped creature gets a +1/+0, and whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card from their hand.
Oh no. I like the cards in my hand.
It's bad. We will play a swamp. And that's going to just be about it.
Okay. No attacks?
Actually, yeah.
I have a 4/4 and a 5/4 up.
Fantastic. I'm swinging at you with a 5/6.
Well, I don't want history to repeat itself, so I will take the 5. Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
We draw. Oh, wow. It's almost like I put that there. Okay. So I will play a Temple of Epiphany. And that will let me scry 1 as I slowly untap everything. Okay. So we are going to scry one. We're going to put that on the bottom. Seeing as how basically all of my stupid little tokens now are basically mana dorks. That's lovely. So I'm going to tap all but 2 of them, so it's 9, tapping 7, and I will convoke out Seraph of the Masses. You're not going to like this one unless you got a kill spell. It's flying, and its power toughness is equal to the amount of creatures I control. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, it's a 16, 16.
Yikes.
Yikes indeed. Alright, so Call Soul trigger, and I will scry 2. Okay, I will put them both on the bottom. And draw a card. That's sad. That was a card draw, so that's another one on Chasm Skulker. And so I got 2 soldiers up. So I am going to go ahead and you still got nothing in the air?
I have my commander.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I will swing Khalsa and I will swing Kaikar. Kaikar's a 3/3, Khalsa is a 5/4.
Alright.
Oh,
A
you
little bit of time.
took the damage?
I took the damage.
This is where...
Actually, no, I can block. I can block her.
Yeah, well, I mean, I assume you want to block Kaikar, because he's,
Yeah.
you can block him and not lose your commander. But if you want to block my commander, that's fine.
No. We block the 3/3.
Okay, so you only take 5.
Yeah.
All right, this is where you recur that whelming wave. Go for it.
I will. That's not what I want. I'll play an island for turn. We are going to hold on for dear life. I'm going to tap 3 to play Glacier Grasp. Tap target creature, its controller mills 2 cards, and that creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step.
Well, that certainly is one way of... Yeah.
That's weird.
What?
I'm gonna draw a card.
What's weird?
That's weird how you knew what I was doing.
Oh, it's almost like I
Weird.
expected it. Alright, in Mill 2. Alright, so Goblin Medics and Amiria Angel.
Good. No more goblins.
Might have actually been a little bit of a threat, because whenever it gets tapped, it deals 1 damage to any target, and the amount of times I'm convoking.
Yeah. We do this because there's nothing else we can do. I'll play Blood Beckoning. I return a creature card from your graveyard to my hand.
And what creature card are you gonna get?
The only creature card in my graveyard.
Which is what?
Dream Shackle Dice.
Oh, god darn.
And I'm gonna play.
Oh, you're gonna play. Okay, so it's every combat or your combat?
At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose one. Tap target creature, or target creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step.
Yeah, okay, you could basically keep the Seraph locked down now.
Yeah, keeping the Seraph locked down.
Gosh darn. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Still got more than enough pressure on the board.
Okay. Then I will... That is only an equipped cost of 1, so that is pretty neat. However... Actually... That's extraordinarily neat. Oh, you have a lot of blockers up.
I do.
You do, in fact, have a lot of blockers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers up.
Probably enough. If only barely. To kill the serpent.
Well, one of them's a 4/4, other one's a 5/5. So yeah.
A little bit. We will just pass turn.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, there's not much I can do.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Move up for another turn.
No, it's a convoke card, but it's funny. All right. So let's see here. I mean, does this just win me the game? Probably not what you want to hear. But so you're at 17. No, I don't think I can. Which is unfortunate. Alright, is there anything else that I need at this point in time? Okay, so we're going to untap everything besides Lace Seraph. And then we are going to... Okay, I don't think I'm going to tap anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, is it 7 or 8? 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we are going to play. Oh, this gets another counter since I drew a card. Well, okay, it has 5 counters. It's not going to matter in a second. We're going to play Hour of Reckoning, destroying all non-token creatures.
Why must you do that?
Well, because I want the cards.
That is an instant.
That is a sorcery.
Unfortunate.
Okay, so Chasm Skulker will die.
When Solemn Simulacrum dies, he will draw a card.
Yep. I will create 6 tokens. Kaikar will die, and Khalsa will die again, but not before she sees the Convoke spell being cast, and lets me scry and then draw. So, scry 2. Frick, why must you do this to me, deck? Then we're going to put that on the bottom. And then we are going to draw. Ooh! Now, how'd you do? That is pretty good. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. What was this? Oh yeah, that was a Chasm Skulker. Alright, so we're going to play Wand of the World Soul. And it comes into the battlefield tapped. It's a mana dork for 1 white mana, but it also has the ability. The next spell you cast this turn has Convoke.
Is that an artifact?
It is an artifact, not an enchantment. Or does Annul work for artifacts as well?
Annul is artifacts or enchantments.
Bastard, I forgot about that. Alright, well, you know, just for that, I'm gonna convoke my commander back out.
Do it.
Alright, so it's 2 times now, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 9 soldier tokens and 1 of the spirits. Calls us back out, baby! Alright, and 1 of the spirits can swing at you with Khalsa, so that's 6 in the air. And I will warn you, next hit from Khalsa is commander damage.
That is true.
Yep.
You're up to 20.
Yep. And that will be turn.
Ooh. You know, that was a fantastic card a little bit while ago. I will play an island for turn.
Mm-hmm.
How much is this commander? We may just... Oh, we don't have enough. That is deeply unfortunate.
You know, the oppressive
Very
thing about Khalsa is the fucking haste on her. Like, even if you deal with her or get rid of her somewhat, like, you don't even get, like, the one turn reprieve of summoning sickness. She's already back out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that is going to have to be game, unfortunately. I don't think I can survive till next turn.
GG, my man. That was
GG.
fun. Good,
It was.
good pre-con game.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see if we can see this. We cannot. That is unfortunate.
Soul of New Phyrexia.
Yes.
Mm.
It's a very
Alright.
neat card.
Well, I will sign us off there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so kindly for tuning back in. I do appreciate your patronage. If you liked what you saw here today, consider leaving a like and dropping a comment down below. If you really enjoyed what you saw, consider subscribing to the channel. That will be all for now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!